Hey everybody, welcome to Art Recycle. Today we're going to do a really fun painting project where we take paint and we make textures in it to make a popsicle. This project is on pop art, and pop art is a movement from the 60s where artists took popular images from culture and they put it in their artwork. Sometimes it was movie stars, sometimes it was food, it was a lot of different things, sometimes it was comics. So today what you're going to need is you're going to need some type of thicker paint. It could be acrylic, it could be tempera paint. You're going to need some water and a brush. And then when your popsicle is dry, you're going to need a scissors and some glue to glue it down, and a wooden popsicle stick, and some type of paper that maybe is a different color than the popsicle to glue it onto. It could just be white paper depending on what colors you're using for your popsicle here. So let's go ahead and get started on this fun texture project with paint. All right, so to go ahead and get started, I have my black drawing tool. You can draw with pencil first, but then eventually you would want to go over it with a black tool so that you could see the outline of the popsicle through the paint that we're going to use. I have my paint, so I'm starting with warms, and then I have brush and a water. So here we go. I'm going to start by drawing my popsicle shape. I'm going to go to the bottom of my paper, go all the way to the left, make a mark down in that left-hand corner, go across, draw a straight line, and then I'm going to stop almost all the way to the right. I'm going to go back to the left, go back up, make a big curve, and come back down. There we go. So now that should show up through my paint. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the warm colors that I chose to pick for this popsicle, and I'm going to paint sections of my popsicle. So here we go. I'm going to start with maybe some pink. And you can do it however you want. You can drag your brush in patterns if you want. You can see that almost looks sculptural. I'm adding some texture. Then I'm going to wash my brush. Maybe I'll add some neon orange here. And I always tell my students, go outside of the black lines. So this isn't like coloring where we're trying to stay in the lines. And this one, we actually want to go out of those black lines a little bit. Maybe I'll rinse. Now I'll switch to some yellow. Ooh, got a big gob of yellow there, which kind of dropped, but you know what? That's okay. Kids love moving their paintbrush and just kind of seeing what types of patterns they can make. Now I'm going to take the red, scoop it up. All right, now here's the fun part. Kids can choose, especially if they move their brush in squiggles or lines, they can choose to leave it like that, but then I tend to give them a texture tool. And your texture tool, if all you have at home is the back of a paintbrush, that's all you need. But we're gonna use a texture tool to drag through the paint. So the kind that I have today kind of looks like this, but again, you don't need this. You could just use the back of a paintbrush. So now I'm gonna take this, put it on my paper, and I'm going to drag. And as you can see, it's going to scrape some of that paint away. And I try to go all the way across my popsicle. And maybe down here, I actually kind of like that red, but maybe I'll take my texture tool, or I'll switch even, and I can go to my paintbrush, but this time I'm going to use the back of my paintbrush, and maybe I'll just go up and down like this, and you can see that creates a texture too, and that's why you don't need that paddle if you don't want it. Maybe here I'll make a texture going like this. Maybe you can find other things around your house or your classroom that would make different textures. So now I'm going to go and get my other color set. So this was my warms, right? Pinks, yellows, reds. Now I typically have kids go get 1 or 2 more colors, but it has to be from the opposite color group. So I would have to choose from blue, purple, or greens. All right, I have my blue and green here and I'm ready to go. Now, what will happen if I take that blue and green and I mix it all up with these warm colors? Ooh, that we don't want to do. You're going to get a nasty brown if you do that. But what I am going to do is I am going to slap it on. So maybe I'll put my green as one big green stripe right here. And then again, to add some texture to that, maybe I'll take the back of my brush And maybe I'll move it this time in squiggles. Now notice what I'm not doing. I'm not taking the green paint and I'm not like totally mixing it in with all the other colors. I'm staying in that one area. Maybe now I'll rinse my brush and I'll take my blue and I'll add a big blue dot up here. And maybe after I do that, again, I'll take the back of my brush and maybe I'll add some texture in that. I'll make an X, maybe I'll pull this way, that way, kind of make it look like a star, right? Ooh, I kind of like that. All right, and that's it. And I tell them to do those 2 simple steps with their opposite color scheme, and then we're done. We're gonna let this dry, and then tomorrow we're going to cut it out and add our wooden popsicle stick to make it look like our art texture popsicle. And I have a different color piece of paper here. I like black with this. And then I have a jumbo size popsicle stick, and I'm going to glue down the popsicle with the popsicle stick. All right, so now that I have it cut out, you can use any type of glue that you want, but to be honest, I find that white liquid glue works the best just because of the popsicle stick. I'm actually gonna glue this on first. Flip. Notice I kind of spaced out where I wanted that popsicle and popsicle stick before I glued that on. And then I'm going to put glue on this, and then we are basically done. So I hope you enjoyed this fun lesson on painting with texture and art recycled and a little bit of pop art, and I will see you next time. Bye.